Hello and welcome to Tasty Classics Breakdown. I'm potentially the most boring man in the world, and I've taken a real shine to making sure the workshop floor is super shiny. In the last couple of videos you saw on the big channel, we got the big Tennant floor sweeper and vacuum type machine. But we do need something now that does the sort of scrubbing and the wet work and gets rid of all of the nasty stains and oil and grease and mud and dirt and all that sort of stuff that is traipsed via tyres into the workshop and around the workshop floor. And I need to stop that happening. So I went on Facebook Marketplace after doing a little bit of research and headed out into the Welsh Valleys. Well, it's only about half an hour from the workshop, but I found a floor scrubber dryer that I thought was just a bargain price, and I decided to go and get it. Now, I know some of you might not be that interested in this and would rather see me fix the daily, but there's just no time. And I do like to keep a nice clean floor and workshop, and this is going to be a big part of it, because it's all about efficiency, isn't it? This is going to save so many man hours over the years, which will allow me to film more videos of doing that. So that's why I'm getting stuff like this. And it cost me £450. And brand new, these are, well, the cheapest I found online was 1,300 quid or 1,269, something like that, so a huge saving. And I've just taken it outside, I've cleaned all the filters out, cleaned all the things out, and it's full of fresh, like washing up liquid type stuff for the floor. It was already in there, and I'm waste not, want not, you know. And I've got my phone in my hand, and the reason for being for why is that I know maybe not many people are that interested in seeing me clean floors and buy floor cleaning machinery. However, 80,000 people watched me bring that Tennant back to life, which I used to sweep up all the time. I use it to sweep the workshop almost daily and to push cars around. And there was a competition in that video. If you haven't watched it, there was a competition. The first pinned comment was, let's give it a name, let's give the Tennant a name. And the winner was Roger Freeman 5176. So Roger Freeman 5176, send an email to contact@tastyclassics.co.uk to claim your free sticker book and sticker packets. And the name for the Tennant, that thing there, is imaginatively the Clean You Bastard 9000. That is its new title. And it was almost picked to the post by Bonnie Blue, which was a suggestion from Markovsky, but yeah, Clean Your Bastard 9000 ended up getting 40 more likes than it, so that is the outstanding winner. So yeah, Roger Freeman, get in contact to get your sticker book. And just for fun, let's do, it can't be the Clean Your Bastard 9000, but let's do a competition for this. If you want a sticker book and some sticker packs, what should we call this? I will pin the competition to the top of this YouTube thing and reply to that there. So if you don't reply to that, your entry is not going to be counted. Make sure you reply to my pinned comment, because then I know where to go, you know, collate all the data from. Data? It's just naming a fucking thing, isn't it? Anyway, right. I want to clean this floor. It should all be working. Let's see if that money was well spent. This is a Numatic TT3450T. I think the TT stands for twin turbo, and it works by, this is a big Hoover pipe. It's got a very, very powerful Hoover motor, and it's sucking into this bit here. And inside here, you lift this off and it clips nicely onto there. I said it clips nicely on it. Clips nicely. Clip nicely. Why, Joe, why isn't it clipping nicely?
Get it up and then.
There we go, it clips nicely onto there, as you can see. And inside here are your dirty water tanks, right? So this is where all the crap goes once you've hoovered it up off the floor. And it's got a seal around it. See here? And the idea is that this will seal. If I clip these things in, and then it will suck up through there, all the water, through the tank, through everything, and here, it just goes in a massive loop, and it's sucking from this. And this is, you can see there, that's where it sucks up, and if you see underneath it, it's like two blades, two squeegees, and it's sucking through there. So it holds the water inside here and sucks it up through the squeegee hole. Numatic stuff never fails. That's why I have all the wet dry back and a Henry. If you need a Hoover at home, get a Henry. If you don't need a Hoover at home, get a Henry. Just have a Henry in your life. They're the best things ever. You can do everything with a Henry. You could make love to it if you want to. Just cut that bit out. Let's clean this floor and see what kind of job it makes and see how quickly it does it. So we'll start timer now, and I'm going to clean just this ramp section here. And we've got the mop and the bucket because there are some bits obviously where we can't get to. So we'll use this afterwards just to sort of go around and just do the edges of the ramp and that sort of stuff as well once we've been around it, but that'll all be nice and that'll dry. I should have done that with a dry mop, but you get the idea. There'll be little bits that we have to do with the mop, but overall, if you try to do this with a mop, I remember from the old workshop, just this space here, I reckon you're looking at, I don't know, easily an hour, maybe an hour and a half, just for this space, and I've got 5-6 times that to do. I've still got to practice a bit. Joe's just on the tenant over there now, sweeping up some little bits just before we do the second challenge for this scrubber dryer, which is going to be pretty intensive. Wow, stay tuned. This floor, I mean, compared to what it was like before, it's like a new penny. Still could do with going down the sides with the actual mop. I haven't done this bit there. I did forget to just do that. Let me just see it now, but it's just, yeah, absolutely sparkling. And I don't know if you can see, but it's already started to dry out. So good. And you can see where the line here, where we have done and where we haven't done. It's just a huge difference. And I can walk on this straight away. That is dry there, which is amazing. The cable, I have noticed, is a massive bath. And I imagine that's going to be one of those things where I have to get used to it. Does that make sense? I'll just sort of like, I'll find out the best way to do it. I don't really know. And there's a couple of bits I need to sweep up, but overall, you know, just, this was minging, this ramp area. It was absolutely gross. But not as gross as this one over here. When I did the truck video afterwards, when it was all uploaded and stuff, I did some other jobs to the truck, and the truck's been transformed by that EFI kit. If you watch that video, it's just amazing. One of the best things I've ever done for that truck. It's so much more efficient on fuel, it's cleaner, it smells cleaner, it's just better in every way, and it's so reliable. I must have done maybe 200 miles in it over the last sort of couple of days. perfect, absolutely perfect. Picking obviously the scrubber dryer or whatever you're going to call it. Leave your comment there with your suggestion. But it's amazing. It's really, really good. Love that truck. But alas, yeah, while I was there doing all that stuff, I changed the coolant on it and did a few other bits, and it was a lot more ferocious than I thought, and it ended up spewing it all out all over everywhere. And then as we've been moving stuff around and parking it there, it's just been a bit crap everywhere. So let's try and clean it. Now, on this floor here, we have, that is coolant. Black stuff there is thick oil that has been squashed into the floor. That's all proper oil. And you've got, see those two slightly different red patches there? That's automatic transmission fluid, because I fixed a tiny little leak that it had as well while it was up in the air. Again, huge benefit of having this mega ramp. I can just put the truck on it and do work on it. It's just the best. So let's see how this thing copes. Hang on, it's not sucking. I've just noticed it's not sucking. You can see there, it's just not, it's not coming up, and you can see all this here. It's not working. Or is it starting to work now? What have I done? Oh, I keep accidentally knocking that switch with my finger. I think it's that one. Let's just see that now. Yeah, look. Keep accidentally knocking something up here that's making it all go wrong. Let's try that again. Oh yeah, look at that. That's so much better. Oh my days. Heavy deposits, you know. How do I know when it's run out of like liquid? I don't know. Anyway, should we try that bit? I've got the feeling it's run out of solution. Because look, it's not doing anything. Hang on, let's try that again. There's nothing coming out, is there? Right then. Is this, I take it this is where we put it in? Or is it that these are full? Attach it to this handy clip. It doesn't fit though. There we go. It's pretty full, I suppose, yeah. Should we just go and empty that and see what happens? Got to do both. Oh my God, it's heavy. I've just deposited all that dirty water in the nearest oasis, and I think we have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have run out of fluid. I don't know where you put it in from. But there's a filter there, look. It's nice and clean though. It's quite unwieldy. Massive 25-litre drum. Should have just taken this outside and poured the hose directly into this, but every day's a school day. Like a set of barn doors on a van, it only goes one way. Hands are really cold and slippy. It's going to be much nicer in the summer doing this, I feel. Not in January. Okay. There we go. Can see it coming out now. Right then. Our survey says, and that's pretty good. Might need a couple of passes. Yeah, over this really oily, you know, this is trodden in oil now. It's definitely going to want a few passes. But let's just keep going over it. Certainly a lot easier than mopping the bloody thing, isn't it? We're trying like to see which is the most efficient way of doing things. And Joe's come up with this method, which he's calling the mowing your lawn method. Sorry, truck. And it seems to be the easiest for messing about with the cable so far, and the quickest. As we've been going round, you just pick up little tips. One of which I think is that it does have a little spout here that you empty it with, so we'll try that in a moment as well. But what Joe said is that if you go out from the cable, where all the big reel of cable is, then you're not going to need to move it, are you? It's hyper intelligent, Joe is. And sometimes you need someone who's like not doing it but watching to come up with all the good ideas. And yeah, it seems to be working. Much easier to manage. What do you reckon, Lawrence? I'd make someone a lovely wife. It's a good job you haven't got a microphone on, isn't it? I hate to think how long this workshop would take to mop in the traditional way, when this is mopping it and drying it in moments. Now that like over there it took 12 minutes because I'd never used it before, but now Joe's given me all the tools I need to complete the job efficiently. I could do it in half the time, I reckon. Right then, Joe, do you want to do this bit? Yes, put both of them in, and then you have to hold that yellow handle down and then hold both of these things in. It's an absolute pleasure to watch Joe work. Joe, what's this all about here, like? Joe, you've touched the cables underneath the thing. See, it's harder than it looks, isn't it? Everybody was judging me. Much harder than it looks. Joe and I have just come up with this ingenious sort of idea where, because it goes through a few filters and there's a filter at the bottom of this thing here, we're reusing the liquid. It's a funny colour, but you can see there's still loads of suds left in it and stuff. And instead of just pouring this away, we're just going to reuse it on the floor, and then maybe everything's going to be okay. And I don't know, is it better for everything, for the environment and stuff? And like, there's a filter there, and it's catching any bits that come through. Oh my god. Oh jeez, oh yeah, it's picking up too. Oh, back. I should have put that on that handy holder there, shouldn't I? That's what I should have done, but I didn't. That is so annoying as well, that's just stuck there. We don't need it tied onto it, but whatever. I can't say anything bad about Numatic products, they're amazing. I mean, it's stinking, but it's got loads of degreaser in it, so it's still going to do the job, I think. I guess we're going to find out, though, eh? Yeah, we've just got all this kitchen stuff going on here at the moment, new sockets there, and all this type of thing as well, which is just, yeah, great. So good. Washing machines here. It's all fabulous, and this is why I know, like, it's taken a while to see some cars and see some other videos, but yeah, it just takes a long time to get this right, and I want to get this properly right, this place. There we go, it's working. I mean, what do you reckon? It looks clean enough to me. I don't know. It's not going to get much cleaner than that, is it? Joe, are we eco-warriors reusing that solution? Oh shit. See, he's falling into that trap now. What's he doing there now? That's what I did before, you see. It's too easy to just... Like, how's he going to get that? What are you doing? How are you going to suck that up, though? How are you going to suck that up? How are you sucking all that up? Did you see that little foot sweep he did on that then as well? No. Well, give it a try then. So if I think you might potentially be onto something. If you can go backwards, I don't think you have to use the scrubber bit. Maybe tilt it back. Whoa! Ah, the bung. It looks like a ball gag, that, doesn't it? Bring out the gimp. Right, there you go. I think, go on. I think, is that to lock that handle? Yeah. Okay. So you can get it to where you like it.
The yellow one releases triggers.
I think so, yeah, the triggers it. So if you just pulled that back now, it might, yeah, look, it just sucks the water up, so you don't need to put, but you could tilt it back so it's not, see what I mean? So it rolls easier. I don't know, something like that anyway, just getting used to it, but pretty good machine, eh? It's one of them things, isn't it? You know, you consider what this bit over here was like merely a few moments ago, and it's just immaculate now. That's so good. I mean, we're going to have like the plastic tiles and stuff under these ramps eventually just to protect the floor. Similar stuff to what we had in the old workshop, but like, and when everything's laid out, it's going to be a lot easier. We've just got stuff everywhere and boxes and things that we can't go up to at the moment, so we'll find a rhythm. It'll be a lot easier. It's a few days later, and my experience with the Numatic is fabulous. A couple of things I've learned as well is you don't have to put loads of detergent in it. You can just put a small amount and then the rest water, because water does the majority of the work really. We've just pretty much used water today and it's done almost the same job. So, you know, top tip to save a bit of money. But as you can see here, so we've lined all the cars up, cleaned the floor, made it all nice, because we've got a visit from Big Doug tomorrow, which is exciting, about getting all our benches and stuff, which will be a whole other video altogether, but that's very, very exciting. So I wanted to make the place quite nice. And we've just finished the Austin A40 sort of ASMR video, so we need to get that all parked up and looking nice as well for the ending of that. But this floor, that's a huge job. I don't know if you realise how long it would take us to do this manually with a brush, and now, I mean, just look at it, it's immaculate wall to wall, and yeah, it took me probably half an hour just then to do it. Amazing. If I could do it all again, would I buy this machine? 100% yes. If I was a millionaire, I probably would have got battery powered, like the Tenant do one that's pretty much the same thing, but it's a 24-volt system that you just charge up, because the cable is a bit annoying. It's like, it could be less in the way all the time, but it is what it is. It doesn't, it just having that 240 volts, not having to worry about it being charged or not, it's great, it's fine. This is going to save us a huge, huge amount of time, which inevitably means that you're going to get more fun, more often, amazing videos about classic cars. So thanks very much for watching. And I'm not sponsored by Numatic, but tell you what, good, proper company that, and making proper stuff. What the hell are Dyson and things? What do they even do? These are the company that you want to buy from or something. If you want to put a comment, I'll pin the thing saying, name the thing. You have to reply to my comment, otherwise I'll lose it. And it's amazing how many times I say that and people don't do it. Reply my comment and then put whichever name you want this thing to be called. And the winner, the person who gets the most likes, will get a sticker book and some sticker packs. But there we have it. What a fabulous machine. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Tasty Classics Breakdown. See you again soon. Bye.